Hey everyone, welcome back to my mental health channel. So tonight I want to talk to you about forest bathing. Do you know what it is? Do you do it? As always, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content coming out around mental health and what you can do, tips and some of the things that I've learned to help with mental health challenges. So I absolutely love forest bathing. The mental and physical benefits from doing it are really hard to ignore. It's called Shinrin-Yoku in Japanese, and that is taking in the forest atmosphere, forest bathing. It's basically spending time under the forest canopy. Forest therapy has been scientifically proven to reduce your cortisol levels, increase your feel-good endorphins, and really help with mental health and physical health challenges. It increases the body's natural killer cells, the count of the body's natural killer cells. So Japan leads the way with forest therapy. They make this a part of the cornerstone of your treatment plan. If you were to go to the doctors with depression or cancer, go into the forest for 3 days, switching off your mobile phone, no technology, spending time in the forest, in the forest atmosphere is really shown to have massive health benefits. Over 54% of the world's population now lives in the cities, and in 1990 a study was done to show that there are 10 mega cities in the world now with over 10 million inhabitants. So we're knocking down forests and all of nature's how we started off, and we're building and increasing those city areas, knocking down the rural areas. So it's no surprise that when we go for a spa day or spend time in the forest, we're going back to basics to try and help get ourselves back healthy again. So as the urban areas rapidly increase, so the rural areas are really decreasing, and we need to do something about putting those rural areas back in place again, because the planet is literally on its knees. So basically forest therapy, as I said, is spending time under a living canopy. It's rejuvenating, exhilarating, it's great for exercise. As with all things, this doesn't replace medicine. I'm not a doctor, and if you've got any health issues, you should always seek out your doctor's advice before doing exercise. But as I said, Japan will put this as part of the cornerstone with medicine into getting you back to full health. So this particular activity is gaining momentum, and I try to spend at least 3 hours a week. Just go into the woods on my own, turn off my mobile phone, put it on flight mode, and just spend a few hours soaking up the forest atmosphere. It's even better when it's rained. So so basically there's certain evergreen trees in the forest called phytoncides, and they release a chemical known as the aroma of the forest, and it's that chemical that can decrease cortisol levels, which when we're anxious we create more and more cortisol. So it's been linked to replacing and helping with your immune function. It can decrease anti-cancer proteins. It can decrease depression. Oh, it's my dog in the background. They always appear when I do a video. They don't bother with me all day, and then as soon as I do a video they appear. Poor little thing. She's had 11 teeth out yesterday, so she's feeling very sorry for herself, bless her. She's 14 now. Anyway, back to forest bathing. So monthly forest walks, weekend walks, could be an important lifestyle factor into you becoming healthy again. So there's essential oils that come out of these trees, and they're responsible for the positive effects on our physical and mental health. Even separate studies have been done to show that these phytoncides in laboratory settings can increase these anti-cancer proteins and enhance this natural killer cell activity. And these are things that we just don't see and feel and get the benefit from in urban city walks. So about 100 years ago, there were these physicians in Germany and New York, and they all reported the benefits of the forest air when they spent time in the forest and did these studies. And that, as I said, when it rains, the moisture's trapped in and it multiplies the benefits as well. So if you could go after a rainfall, even better. I decided to try it out with my friend. We got the dogs, we went in, rucksacks, turned off our phones, and we went to our natural nature reserve, and it's a really ancient forest called Kingley Vale in Chichester, and it was absolutely amazing. And I try to go back weekly. I don't always manage it, but I do have the luxury of living on the beach, so there's the only other place in the world where these phytoncides and where this feel good oils can come from is from the sea mist, the spray from the sea as well. So if you walk next to the beach, the sea on a windy day, the reason I think they send people to the beach when you say you've had sea air and you feel better, that is because there are natural healing properties in the salt sea air as well. But I'm going to do a separate study on that, a separate video, separate one on cold water swimming as well. So we went to this particular woodland, me and my friend. It's 2,000 years old. Some of the yew trees there are amongst the oldest in the UK. The dogs loved it, and so did we. The dogs were rubbing their chins and backs all against the wood, and I guess they got as much out of it as we did. There's butterflies, birds, insects. I took my camera. I don't know if you can see these pictures. I printed them out to show you, but we got some pretty amazing pictures just with my iPhone camera actually. And yeah, just spent time having a picnic. Yeah, so we moved into this huge clearing, and we sat with the woodland in a circle around us. The weather was gorgeous, and I really found the benefits of going. So if you're suffering from stress-related issues like anxiety, depression, ADHD, other mental health issues, high blood pressure, you've got severe headaches, then why not try walking in the forest? Not everybody's got the beach near them, but I'd like to think in the UK, and I could be wrong, that we're not that far away from a forest or a woodland where we can go and do this. So as I said before, any medical issues or concerns, please do consult your doctor before you go on long walks. You may need to build up to the time. They do say 2 to 3 hours to get the main benefit once a week. If you'd prefer to walk by the sea, then that's absolutely fine. And as I said, there's another video coming on that. So there's really little to lose from trying. If it's beneficial for us, then I guess our four-legged friends love it as well. So my whole why in business is so I can donate a percentage of my photography to my chosen local mental health charity, and at the moment it's Centrepeace in Gosport. So so this is why every now and again my blogs are going to be on mental health. I run a mental health based camera club, which I'm going to talk about. It's a free camera club based in Portsmouth where we go on walkabouts, and we can go to the forest as one of those walkabouts, and we have done before. So I can be found on Facebook on under Jane Louise Photography, and you can find me on janelouisephotography.com as well. So as I said, subscribe to my channel. Let me know if you've done any forest bathing and if you found out what the benefits were for you, and I look forward to speaking to you all soon.